social media. Today, social media is filled with a lot of things. So we can find a lot of preachings online. We can find a lot of great podcasts online. We can find a lot of resources online. Sometimes even that becomes overwhelming. However, one of the things that I've noticed is that we are filled in the internet with a lot of things that we call nowadays revelation, which is great because we have preachers, we have teachers that have deep understanding of the word, sharing these crazy revelations to the people, and people going crazy at church. But I'm also noticing that a lot of people, a lot of churchgoers, a lot of youth, a lot of parents leave church. It was an amazing word, but they didn't know how to translate what they heard on a Sunday sermon, on a Sunday service, on a small group, that into their daily lives. Or parents that don't know how to translate that into something practical and something easy to teach to their kids. And today, although I myself enjoy crazy preaching, a crazy word, and the atmosphere and the breakthrough and the words of wisdom, I enjoy that. But I also need things that I can take that are practical and easy things to follow so I can live a fulfilling Christian life. Pete Tony the podcast starting for this reason. I opened this channel a long time ago, but I was praying to God to show me what exactly would be my niche. How could I add value to you, the listener, or the viewer if you're watching this on YouTube? And through my prayer, what God told me is, we don't need more words of wisdom. We have many great preachers that have been used by God that are preaching the good word. We have some problematic ones, but we're focusing on the positive. There are many great teachers, many great pastors. However, there is a lack of just down to earth, practical things that Christians, all levels, at all ages, can do to either live it, practice these things themselves, or easy things to share with youth, with your family, with your friends, biblical teachings, or how to share Jesus in a very easy, organic, and practical way. My name is Anthony Aquino, executive pastor in a church called Christian Community Church. It is a small church. Well, the reason why I'm starting this podcast is because I've had the privilege to be preaching the gospel since I was 8 years old. My ministry did not start in the United States. It started in the Dominican Republic, where along with my grandparents, I had the opportunity to be a youth leader, then a youth pastor, then an associate pastor. And then when the opportunity opened up to come here to lead a church with my father, now is what I'm doing here. And I did the same thing when I came here. I was 20, and I went through what we call through the ranks, and I started with the youth, and and I want easy Christian life. And by easy, I don't mean without sacrifice. I mean, Jesus did not come on to the cross to die for our sins, so it would be difficult to understand why we should follow. But easy in the sense that it's just plain English, even though with my English with an accent, uh, in a way that we can just follow the steps of Jesus, share with all of the gospel in a way that feels natural to us. If this is you, if this is resonating with you, I want you to right now hit the subscribe button and follow this podcast every week, because I'm telling you what we're going to share here is just going to be the easiest way so you can learn about the Bible. We're going to break down some themes and topics into something that you can just share during lunch, something that you can share on your ride on the bus, something that you can easily share with your friends' school without sounding too preachy, too churchy, but effective, but a very effective way, conversational way to share Jesus. We're also going to talk about the overlap of today's technology and how we can use today's technology not as a distraction, but as a powerful tool to grow spiritually. In fact, this is our very next episode. We're going to talk about how to use technology to become more spiritual. I hear a lot of people talking about how these technologies, how these tools, how these devices are a huge distraction. And I want to bring you into a different light on how you can make your iPhone your best spiritual tool, and also how you can teach others to use their smartphones to become more spiritually healthy. So I think it's time that we take technology in a way that gets us closer to God and not further away from God. In addition to that, this podcast comes with a story guide. So I'm gonna put the link in the every episode to my subtask, which is like a newsletter type of thing, in which you're gonna get access also 3 times a week to these notes, so you can study it for yourself, or you can do a small group with us, or you can share it at your church. Just free resources, because this is not about us growing personally, but once again, practical tools so we can share the gospel of Jesus in a very practical way. I am very excited. I hope we can grow together. I hope we can grow this community. I hope you can share this message with others. There is a way in which we can share Jesus in a way that's relevant, contextualized, in a way that is organic and easy for us. With our personalities, whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, there is a way, a God-given way in which you can share the next. I will see you in the next episode, and let's talk about how you can use your iPhone to become one of the most spiritual, healthy person that you have ever met. God bless you, and see you next.